If you're driving on the Gebeng bypass near Kuantan, you might see a mysteriously massive wall with barbed fencing 8 feet high that goes on for 9 kilometers. What's it keeping out? Or rather, what's it keeping in? Inside these walls is a company called Alliance Steel, but the mystery arises when there's only one entrance point, which is heavily guarded. Inside may be a secret settlement of Chinese nationals. But what are they doing here? They're here to build the Malaysia-China Kuantan Industrial Park, or MCKIP, a gateway to China opened by then PM Najib and some Chinese diplomats in 2013. Situated near the Kuantan port, the MCKIP is super convenient for bringing in supplies from China and creating 15,000 jobs, over 19.4 billion ringgit in investments, and opening doors for more than 500 local businesses. So the wall doesn't actually surround the whole MCKIP, and some claim it's meant to prevent those inside from going outside. Although this is denied by Alliance Steel. Instead, they claim that the wall is to secure their fancy factory equipment. The Pahang government has claimed that 3,600 foreign workers and 2,400 local workers were building the steel mill inside. But one of the Chinese nationals told Malaysia Kini that the number of Chinese workers far exceeded the figures reported earlier, estimating that 90% of them are Chinese nationals. So really, there's like a mini China in there, with some of the daily goods imported from mainland China, and with their good lives behind the walls, they don't actually feel like going out. But the problem with this wall is even the locals are not allowed in. State Assemblyman Sim Chon Sian had tried to enter the MCKIP, but instead they stopped him outside and had representatives meet him there.
Let me in! Let me in!
The previous government didn't do much either, and Mahathir has expressed his dissatisfaction about the wall because of the supposed loss of our land to foreigners, how locals are not allowed in there, and how, of course, former Prime Minister Najib is responsible for all of it. Environmental concerns have also been raised. Yet, despite these valid concerns, the MCKIP is set to stay for now and might be a win-win for all. The government began reviewing the MCKIP agreement again, with DAP MP Ong Kiam Ming mediating between Mahathir's calls to tear down the wall and Alliance Steel's wishes to keep it up. They agreed to lower the wall's height from 3 meters to 1.8 meters, and Alliance Steel must regularly report itself to government agencies to protect the local steel market. So while some people around the world are trying to build walls, it's nice to know that here in Malaysia, we're trying to tear them down instead.